good morning, or good afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Today, I want to talk about slowing down. Slowing down on the way we live our life and be more intentional with what we do and the decisions that we make. I'm not talking about anyone, but more to myself, the one that needed to hear this the most. I've been living my life like I'm on the clock, like I'm in a race with other people, with my friends, colleagues, co-workers, and just other people in general. I always make it feels like I need to catch up. I cannot be left behind. So I try. I always try to catch up, to rush myself into things and make decisions out of just emotion and impulsives. Even when I already have a plan out, I still let my emotion get the best of me and makes the wrong decisions that I'm now regretting. But if it was like a decision, then it wouldn't be a big deal. But it's like I do that for almost everything in my life. I rush into things and make you know, just just decision based on my emotion, and just rush into things, and it's never seemed to work out. And here I am today. And then I go to work, then I do the same things over and over again. And it's like I have been mindlessly just going through life and just doing the same things over and over again and just expecting a different outcome. And then now I realize, looking back, and wonder how fast the time's gone by. I graduated 2.5 years ago, and it's almost 3 years here, and it's felt like 2.5 weeks ago. And that's the problem. It's like I haven't been intentional with what I do, with the way I think, and the way I talk. You might be wondering what I meant by intentional. To be honest, I just like the word because it sounds like I'm smart and I know what the hell I'm talking about. But really, I don't know. What is intentional? Making the decision not based on my emotional, or maybe talk slower and be more conveyed of what I'm trying to tell people, or it's intentional means that I need to live life with more purpose, more intention of what I do and how I'm living my life. What's the hell is the definition of it? But I don't think it's matter, isn't it? You get my point. Or not? It doesn't really matter, right? All I'm saying is to live intentional on what's going on around us right now. Like, just take a moment and breathe in and breathe out, and just feel your breath. Feel the airs that coming through your nose as they coming out your mouth. Just breathe in slowly and out. If I tell you to listen to your heartbeat, to feel your breath, to feel the light that come into your eyes, the feeling on your arm, on your hands right now as they rub into each other. I think that's what intention is. You're starting to pay attention to the things that you set your mind to, not based on a repulsive emotion, or holy fuck, I'm getting lost. My point for the podcast today was just to be more mindful of what's surrounding us, because we're living in this fast-paced world. I'm having a hard time saying that word. Yeah, this word that we live in. Everything's so fast, instant gratification. Bam, 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 bam. You want a pizza? You got on your phone? Bam, bam, bam. And they got delivered to your house. Even grocery. Everything is so easy to access to. So that we're taking granted for the smaller things, the things that hard to get. I think that's why time feel like they go by so fast, because we're not being intentional with what we do, what's surrounding us, and how we live our life. Now I'm probably gonna be confusing you more with this word intentional, but let me put a quick example here. Whenever I feels like the days go by quick, is when I just put my hat in to work and work. Time go by so fast because I just work, and I don't really think about how I feel, what's being around me, or what the fuck is going on outside of work. Just work, and just the things that you worry about, your colleagues and what they think about you, and they might be fucking talking shit behind your back, but does it really matter? Like, these things that we worry about, it take up all all of our time and energy, and we wonder why we feel so tired and exhausted, and why time going by so quick. And then we get on our phone, turn on the damn fucking TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and these apps, they're making money from you sitting on them and swipe and swipe and swipe. You swipe, you watch all these ads, videos, they make money. So they build these AI algorithm to learn you, to learn what you like. So they keep on showing what you like, and then you stick on them. You swipe, 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 and then you stick your head into the phone, probably like 7-8 hours a day, and then you wonder where all the time's gone. It's all gone in there. And whenever I get on those phone and swipe on those apps, I'm not guilty of it. I'm actually addicted to them. And it feels like time go by so fast. I get on it, I swipe a couple of times, and 15, 20 minutes, an hour gone by so fast. But then when I go to the gym, I'm starting to, pay attention to what the fuck's going on, not in the phone. And time go by so fucking damn slow, especially when I'm on the treadmill or doing leg shit, like, on the stairs, walking, like those things. It's feel like the time go by forever, because I was doing something that I'm not enjoy doing, but it's good for me. I was struggling on that treadmill. I was begging for time to go by quicker. Please, motherfucker. I've been on here for forever, but it's only been 5-10 minutes. And I was being intentional at the time. And I feel like the time when I was struggling, but it's going by slower, I feel like it's more worthwhile. It's more precious. Yeah, even though I was suffering at the time, I was putting my muscles to work, tearing them out. And I felt miserable, but I came out feeling fucking woo, fuck yeah, afterward. That's what being intention is, right? I'm still learning that word. I don't know what the fuck that is. But I'm just saying, I just want to say that sometimes we just gotta look back and look around and just feel the moment and not take anything for granted, and be grateful for what we have, for all the things that we have, and not taking them for granted. I was I heard something from a podcast yesterday, and from Mel Robin, and she was mentioning something about in there's one four of people, and there's 8 billion of people on this earth, and a quarter of the people, so about like 2 billion people, they do not have access to clean water. Isn't that insane? And sometimes I'll be sitting in that shower and just singing in the shower for fucking 10-20 minutes. Isn't that fucking crazy? And even the toilet, here in the state, the toilet, we have a bowl to sit on. Water is in the toilet. And then when you're done, you fucking press a button and that shit flushes itself. And it's clean itself. And you don't have to dump it yourself, too. Isn't that fucking crazy? And we take that shit for granted. And more than half, I'm sure more than half the people on this earth, they don't have access to that. And we're taking that shit for granted. So I'm not saying that you should be, like feeling sorry for them or anything, but it's just being a little more intention about life, the life that we have now, and just feel the life that we have now, and just be thankful, and just let go of the things that you can't control, the expectation from your parents, from your son, daughter, husband, wife, the things that people say about you, the things that you worry about, everything. I'm saying from the place that, like right now, I'm not telling anyone to live their life the way they should be living. I'm talking to myself. Just let go. Just let go of all the noise, the things that you cannot control. Why do you need to be feeling sorry for other people, for disappointing them, for not meeting their expectation, for not having a girlfriend by this time, or by not having a family, not having the job that they expected you to have, not making the money that you're supposed to be making, not living the life that they expect you, or they want you, or they think you should be living. Just let them go. Just breathe and let them go. Just breathe. Well, I think that's enough of me being dramatics today, huh? Well, if you get it this far, I can't thank you enough. And if anyone ever no, never mind. Anyway, well, I'm gonna stop the podcast here today, and I hope you have a good one. And thank you for being here today. And thank you.